Hey guys, this is Kelly with Kelly Richmond Scrapbooking. I'm a Creative Memories Independent Advisor, and I'm coming to you today with a layout using sketch number 1 from the January 2024 virtual crop. This one's a pretty simple one, but I wanted to show you how to do this curvy title. Okay, so let's just jump right in. I'm using a very small collection. It's a Mexico collection. I actually have 2. This is what the sticker sheet is perfect for. A trip to Mexico I went to back in 2016. So let's just jump right in. Like I said, this is a super simple, easy layout. It just has 4 photos. I only have 3, so I'm going to do it a little bit different. And then this like wavy element down here at the bottom. And they have this title or their letter stickers going along the edge of this little wavy pattern. Okay, so I wanted to show you how to do that. So I'm just using this very Mexico looking paper as my base. And I'm just going to adhere it right to my scrapbook page really quick. And I want the stripes to go up and down. So we're going to put that on real quick. Super, super easy. So there's kind of these 2 little swell or wavy little things down here at the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that. This is the old version. Creative Memories has a newer version of this, and it has a swell edge and a wavy edge trimmer. Okay, so I am first going to cut this cactus paper first. And I see how they kind of have it larger here and shorter there. So I'm going to do that. And what I'm going to do is, let me explain a little bit about this trimmer. So this trimmer is obviously larger than 12 inches. It's like 12 and a half. And so normally if I want a nice perfect wave, I'm going to center my paper on this trimmer. I'm not going to go all the way to the edge. I'm going to start it right here at this 1/4 inch mark. So you can see it's even that way. But I purposely don't want it to be that direction. So I'm actually going to even tilt it just a little tiny bit because I want an imperfect wave. And I actually need to do it here at the bottom, sorry, so that my direction is going the right way. And so it says 1.5 inches. I'm going to start my paper at 1 inch on this side, and I'm going to put it at the 1.5 inches on this side so that it kind of waves up, okay, or swell. This is the swell edge. So once I put it in there, I'm just going to run it along like that, okay? So that's going to be my bottom layer right here. And then I'm going to use the red pepper, which is the back side of the stripes, the red pepper paper, to do this next one. Okay, now I could do this edge right here, or I could continue with the swell. I think I am going to do, I like the swell better, so it's a little bit more, but I'm going to do kind of the opposite of what I did the first time. So I'm going to start down here at 1.25 inches and end at 3/4 of an inch. So when I put it on here and layer it, it gives kind of a different effect, okay? All right, just like that. So I'm going to put that away. I'm going to put a little bit of tape right up here at the top so that I can kind of stick it to, whoops, messed it up there. So I can stick it to that other little swell edge. All right. Now I'm going to put it down. Now I'm going to cheat just a little bit on my title because this is actually, well, let's do my pictures first and then we'll do decorations last. Okay, so I'm going to cut my, according to this, we're going to cut it to 5.5 by 3.5. So I'm going to do my 3.5 first. We've got lots of extra sky, so we're going to cut that off. And then we're going to cut off some of the building because it's really the scenery that we're looking at. Cut off 1/2 inch, make sure that's good. Now this picture right here, I don't want to cut anything off. So this is the picture that I'm going to use down here. And I'm just going to leave it the way it is. I will cut the 1/2 inch off of the top so that it's 3 inches consistent with the other ones, but I'm not going to cut any off the length because I don't want to cut up part of Mexico, okay? This one I'm going to trim a little bit more so I can get the 3.5. Okay, perfect. All right, now I want to map my photos. And this pack of paper comes with some of this cardstock. I believe this is, let me look at the color. This is aqua cardstock. And you get, I think, 2 sheets when you buy the Mexico pack. And so I'm going to actually use this paper for that. So I just want a little tiny bit. So since my photos are 3.5 by 5.5, I'm going to do 5 3/4 by 3 3/4. I probably should have cut this a different way because this one is a full 6 inches, so I need 6 1/4, and that is not enough. So let's see what I can do. I'm just gonna, I didn't think that one through very well. I made a mistake. So let's cut this one at 3 3/4. Nope. And then 6 1/4. Okay. This was my last day in Mexico, and I was going home, and I was a little sad because Mexico weather was beautiful and warm, and we spent a lot of time on the beach, and I was going home to cold, snowy Idaho weather. Okay. So let's go ahead and put these on. Like that. And this I'm just going to put right like so. Now I want to put this really fun little banner sticker across the top. Kind of like exactly like what they did. Okay, so for their title, they kind of followed it. I am going to actually use some of these stickers because it's perfect, this Adios and Mexico. So that is what I want to use for my title down here. And I'm going to kind of, because I can just kind of follow the swell, which is what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to put it more on this side because we've got this empty space. Kind of like this. And let's put a few decorations or okay. Now, so here's kind of my page. This is what I'm going to do for the finish. I really want, there needs to be something else with a little bit of height. So I'm going to take this cactus right here. There we go. Okay. All right. So what I'm doing for the companion page, which I've already done, and this is really what I wanted to show, is I have a big long journaling to do on this page. I have a picture of looking out the airplane, looking at all the snow. This is me arriving in snowy Idaho. But there's a story that I needed to tell. This was actually Christmas Eve. Our plane was delayed. We got to San Francisco and got stuck in San Francisco on Christmas Eve and didn't get home until Christmas Day. So I'm going to put a title here, and I wanted to show you how easy it is to do a title with ABC stickers using this cool thing called a Title Topia. Now this is a Title Topia that came out as a promotion, I don't know, a while ago, sometime this last year, okay? And it helps you line up your letters perfectly. Now there is a special right now for a different type of Title Topia that does the swell and the wave. This is a super, super old Title Topia. But it does essentially the same thing. The cool thing is it just has this little part right here in the middle. But I want to show you how amazing this little tool is for doing that, okay? So this is what you're gonna do. I have kept one of these little, it's like the sticker sheet. It's kind of waxy, and so the stickers don't quite stick to it. So if you have a sticker sheet that's almost done, you're going to want to peel off all of this extra and just keep this little flyer sheet that's in the back. And this is the reason why. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your Title Topia, and you'll want to use some type of clips to clip it in place. I have these old clips that came with, there's clips that come with you can purchase when you purchase a template. Those work great. You could use, just like a clip like this if you needed to. Whatever you want to do, you could use paper clips, whatever. But you're just going to clip it so that it doesn't move, and it's right here on this, okay? And then you're going to get your stickers, and I just want to know how far I have in this space right here. So if I started at 0, 5, 6, so I've probably got about 7 inches right there where I'm going to start my title, okay? So I'm going to set that off to the side for a minute. I'm going to get my ABC stickers and your multi-purpose tool. And what you're going to do is you're going to start, and I'm going to start kind of right here at this edge, and you're just going to barely put your stickers on the edge of your Title Topia like that, okay? I'm going to leave a space for a little apostrophe that I'll put in later. And I'm playing off the words. Instead of I'll be home for Christmas, I'm going to put I'll not be home for Christmas. And I'm going to do the not in a different color and capital. I really want it to stand out. Now you can use this line down here if you want, but I am just moving it up a little tiny bit. Okay. And as you can see, I'm using the multi-purpose tool, and it's perfect for this. And I'm guessing that this section right here is probably good enough for my space. If I wanted to use one of these others, then I would just line it up on these, but I want a straight title for this one. Okay, so then you're gonna, once you've got where you want, you're gonna undo your clips, and this is where the magic happens, okay? So now this, really, I could have just lined it up on this line, but the other thing is how do I know like where to start to get it centered? The nice thing is with this, I can just hold this right above. I can use the measurements just to kind of see about where I want it to be. So here I've got 1.25 inches. Here I've got an inch, a little bit, so I need to move it over just a tad bit, right? Okay, so I'm gonna move it up. Let's move it up to this line right here. Okay, everything looks lined up. Now when you're ready, you're gonna press down on your letters like this, and then you're gonna hold on to your letters and kind of wiggle your Title Topia out from underneath your letters. The E is a little bit more challenging because it is sticking there, but if you just kind of lift like this, and your letters go, kind of wiggle it a little bit, and there you go. And then you press it back down. And there, it's perfectly lined up and centered. Okay, let me go ahead and finish. I don't have an apostrophe, or do I? Oh, yep, there it is. I'll just add that in there. Now, if I was gonna do my second line, same thing. I'm gonna grab my little Title Topia, get my backing, clip it in place, and go ahead and finish. So we're gonna do home. And of course, you've got your measurements down here to help you with spacing. Okay, that's my next line because the next one is Christmas. It's going to be really big because I'm going to do it in red. Same thing, you can use it to kind of get your letters straight and in the right spot. And then press them down. And then I like to kind of hold on to them to make sure they don't come off. Tear the paper. And then you're, yep, those E's, they like to stick. You're just going to use your multi-purpose tool to kind of lift it. Okay, and then press it back down. And there you go. So, like I said, they have a Title Topia right now. Creative Memories has a Title Topia. It's a special for this weekend. It comes with, I think, 2 sets of the mini ABC 123 stickers. So it's a really great bundle to have. Has a swirl one. You guys should go check it out on my website, creativememories.com/user/Kelly with an I, Richmond. And get that ordered because these little things are amazing. So hope you guys love that little video, show you how to use the Title Topia and also the sketch from the virtual crop, sketch number 1. It's an easy one. You guys can get it done super fast. Hope you guys enjoy it and happy scrapbooking. Bye.